I am SillyPseudonym, and I am playing a Nova Drift. I tried a few little streams yesterday. First one was quite awful, but I may still put it up. Had the audio... I had set it to go through my normal microphone, but for whatever reason it reset to doing... the webcam microphone instead, which is far, far worse than the microphone I actually paid a decent sum of money for. Trying to decide what to do here. Let's take the temporal. I think I'm going to give up my shield this time around, but I'm not certain. Depends on exactly which direction I go with this salvo. I need you to, yeah. Explode over there. Thank you. And one left. No, I think what I want to do is mines. I think I want mines. Played around with a combination of mines and interceptors last time, and it was okay. But it wasn't amazing. That is very tempting, a Defiance, but I think I just want this loaded mine. I also want Warp Strike, Targeting, and Retribution. Let's just finish up the mine tree. Or at least the parts we want. I don't think we want Minefield. Not with Architect. In fact, I should turn off Auto Deploy, and I probably will once I actually get charged mines and the like going. Right now it's just a little extra damage every now and again. How I'm treating it at the very least. Bigger blast radius is acceptable, as is propulsive munitions. I wouldn't mind trying that this time around. I think I take the extra hull. Can get a lot of usage out of that. If I give it my shield, Maelstrom is going to be fairly useless, so let's just go for this velocity, and after we get the velocity going, we can get Warp Strike through Snipe and Blink. I want the Magnitude Absorption, Elegant Construction. Efficiency, not so much. What do we need to prioritize? Let's go with Magnitude for the extra damage. Okay. Wrong specialization, but I like where you're headed. I'm going to take the Splinter because that is very useful, especially once we get Warp Strike going, but even before then, pretty useful. Does lower the rate of fire a bit. Another chance of that Defiance. Until I give it my shield, I don't need it as much. But I would like it still. Don't get me wrong. These enemies really show why Splinter can be useful. Even without the Warp Strike to help us out. Good shot, Comet. Good shot. I guess we look for that warp. Strike via blink now. Charge shot or deadly wake or payload. I want all of these, but I think I start with the charge shot. Just because that's a nice damage increase, and we could get charged mines going soon. Another good shot, Comet. Do appreciate all the hard work you put into this. The last race isn't horrible, but not amazing either. I'll just take the targeting for now. I saw you trying to sneak up on me. Once we take Overseer, double tap isn't going to be bad, but for now I'm not sold on it. You want the rate of fire, the Incendiary Strike, and the Deadly Wake here, but I just want this charged mine. I'm worried it's too early for this, but I want to try anyway. I'm also going to go into settings and turn off the auto deploy mine because now I want far more control over that. Go ahead and let it do its thing for a bit. Okay, that part's not smart. Let's not do that anymore. I guess I'll take the guidance. This is pretty tempting, actually. Convergence is the only thing I really miss here. That's not true. I also miss the heavy caliber, don't I? We'll take the convergence. We do have Omega here. Haven't gotten rid of our shield yet, so we can watch these attacks do their weird slowdown animation just for being near us. Again, not horribly impressed by these options. The armor's good. Wrong specialization. Do want the Incendiary Strike, but I think I won't Singular Strike even more. It's only my second video recorded today, and I'm already feeling like I've recorded 3 or something. Crazy. Mine specialization, you say? I will happily pick that up. Increases our construct limit. Very welcome, since the charged mines decrease it by 1, but increases it by 2, makes them do more damage and effect. Effect essentially means more missiles. And it also increases their assembly speed, so that's really going to help us out here. Very, very, very welcome. Rate of fire up is acceptable. I was hoping that shield would be down by the time those missiles hit, but it was not. I do want this, and I do want that. Even this. And that. I want everything. Except for you. Don't want you. Hypermetabolism also not going to be very helpful if we go the essence out route. And I am thinking about that. Let's get the elegant construction first, just because that will help us build these mines even faster. There we go. I don't really care about the efficiency, but conversion has some utility to us. Do we want this shielded construct? I do like Apex machinery. Kind of rude. And there's the Apex machinery. I would also like that force armor and payload, but Apex machinery does significantly increase the construct assembly speed, or decrease it, I suppose. Increases how long it takes to assemble the mines, but it does make the mines significantly more powerful. You get a lot more missiles out of them with that extra mine effect. And they also charge up faster too. Definitely not an option to be ignored. I kind of like the idea of Overseer, but I'm worried it might be a little too early for it. Burst Fire also welcome, Blast Race would be okay, but I think I will take the Overseer and just hope it's enough. Alright, Scion, where art thou? These would both be nice, but I'm going to take the daily weight because we do need eventually to get Warp Strike if we want this to be a viable build in the longer term. It's just not going to do well otherwise. Oops, do need to be careful I don't just kill myself though. But it turns out we're fine. For now. Get a little too close there. Oh, I would love that double tap in another life, but this blink is what we need to unlock Warp Strike, so that is what I am taking. And blink's nice to have of itself too, just to skip around a bit. A little bit of dodging from time to time. Oh yeah. I'll take this absorption. Now that we've gotten rid of our shield, we are definitely in the market for plating. Evolutionary niche is interesting, but I think I take the armor. Again, especially since I've given up my shield, I am interested in defense. Lots and lots of defense. Heavy caliber is not bad either. Burnout reactors would be nice too. I think I will move in that direction. Still need candescents before we can get there, though. So what are we looking for? Candescents for burnout reactors. Singular strike should be available as soon as we take payload. Oh yeah, warp strike. Obviously. I don't need to forget that one. Alright, you want to run to our mine for us? Thank you. Very kind of you. Rancor is interesting. We don't get the charge bonus on our mines, but the extra hull and weapon damage and plating does still count. Unfortunately, so does the thrust reduction. I think I just take this payload. Lowers our rate of fire a bit, but missiles are bigger, do more damage, and it unlocks Singular Strike as an option. And I do like Singular Strike once you have Splinter going. Not to me as good when you don't have the Splinter to help get more mini missiles later, but it's still pretty decent. Haven't taken anything in the Essence Sap tree when I really should. Alright, Comet, I get the message. You don't want me stalling. I understand. Don't have to be in quite the rush, but alright, I get the meaning behind your actions. Blast Radius would be nice, Heavy Caliber is nice, but I think I just take this Force Armor here. I do like that extra damage resistance. Trying to figure out how big of a stockpile I can generate reasonably. Because once Seraph arrives, we're going to be wanting at least a few mines in reserve, I'm sure. Options. I guess we do take the Warp Strike. Does reduce damage for projectiles that have screen wrap once. It does reduce our rate of fire and our projectile size and velocity. But I still think that is worth the trade-off for the chance to have our missiles hit twice, especially with the targeting upgrades we've received. I think it's a net positive. Not very nice, but you know what? I'll take it. I would love to get down to the core shielding through channeling, but I do like this Singular Strike. Fewer missiles, but much more powerful ones. I'd also like that, but this Mastery is also a pretty nice upgrade. Just give me that 5% across the board stat increase, and let me run into an enemy for no good reason. That too. Have it bagged up and sent to my room. Okay. Should be a little more careful screen wrapping, but hopefully it won't hurt too bad just yet. I have so many rerolls. I really should use some, but this revelation's pretty nice. Hard to say no to a revelation. Could get those double taps, could get some heavy calibers. There's definitely things on our wish list that I would be happy to see. Defiance for the extra plating. We have several things we would happily take with that. A galvanic outburst is not one of them. I guess I can start going down towards essence sap. Probably a good idea now that we're getting to the higher levels. Probably necessary without my shield especially. Might can get away with it when you do have your shield, but without it, yeah, the damage can add up very quickly. Look for the burnout reactors or the channeling. I guess we'll look for burnout reactors. Those enemies at least were easy enough. Not going to stay that way, unfortunately. Scion, not on my list of favorite enemies, but at least this time we took care of them fairly well. I love that Terminate and that Incendiary Strike. I think I want this burnout reactor. Faster assembly speed helps make up for the Apex machinery reduction. Also increases the rate of fire for our mines, which is how fast they charge up. The constructs do take self-damage, but I think that's fine for our purposes. Just having faster mine charging and building, I think, is going to be very, very helpful overall. I do like this faster mine building speed. Not entirely pleased by these options. Purge for the deflagration one day, maybe, possibly, but I think I take this Incendiary Strike. Just a little extra damage. Especially since we have a Candescence to further boost it. That's a lot of mines. Well, I assume you know where the enemies are, missiles, because I certainly do not. Terminate sounds lovely. We have to fight more bulwarks, seraphs, warbringers, scions, and the like. Oh, and don't forget juggernauts. Who can ever forget juggernaut? so much to do still. Still need to spend that revelation. Ideally. High rate of fire is acceptable, as is blitz. I think I take the blitz right now, just to increase that damage that we can do. What is our current damage? 350. That is a decent number, I will admit. Thought we would kill you before the shield got to you, but apparently I was wrong. Ha 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 ha. And there's a Warbringer. Well, I mentioned it, so do we go for it? I think we do. Get that rate of fire up even higher. Pretty good, pretty good. Don't like being here near the edge. Thought my own missile was an attack from the enemy for a second there. About to start panic blinking. Thankfully, not necessary. Appreciate the support. I'll take the Defiance. Not sure that's the best pick there, but I do like the general idea of it. I'm supposed to push the enemy into me. Missiles. It's not part of the assignment. Wave 200, huh? Yeah, I'm going to leave. That's fine, Bulwark. You can attack empty space. I'm gone. Okay, that part was not too shabby. But it's not going to stay that way forever. Tempting just to take another double tap, but I really would like Essence Sap now. Just saying. There we go. I think that's going to be critical for our survival if we run into certain waves. Tracers are such fun, and by fun I mean, please drop your shield so I can kill you. Okay, we've got that done. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Always nice to kill Scion early. Not sure how much longer we can do that, but nice to do it when we can. Always nice to kill Seraph early, but also far more difficult. Yeah, this is the kind of enemy where Essence Sap really can help us survive. This is another one of those waves. That's a lot of mines. Yeah, that's another one. Stabilization's okay, but it's not amazing. I would like the double tap, but this channeling, I think, is going to be even more important. Mostly to get down to core shielding, I will admit. Really pushing these enemies around now. Which is good. They deserve to be bullied. Do not take that quote out of context. Ouch, 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 and ouch. A lot of hammerheads. That's even more of them. Didn't think we had enough, apparently. I assure you, we're full. We've got enough. They're in the closets, in the living room, in the kitchen, cupboard. They're everywhere. Warpath is acceptable. I do like Bravado. That will make our minds stronger. Still don't like tracers, though. Should try to blink a little bit more aggressively there. Juggernaut's getting annoyingly tanky. Don't like that. Don't like that either. Good grief. Enemy spawn rate has increased ever so slightly. At this point, I'm just always trying to have a mine ready to go. If not, always keeping some missiles going, because otherwise we are going to be in so much trouble if an enemy spawns at the wrong moment. Glad to get that core shielding for a little bit more hull. And armor duration. Don't forget the armor duration. Well, the boost should make this a lot easier than it might otherwise have been, but still we're in a little bit of trouble when it comes to enemies like this bulwark here, especially if they get hammerheads who push me around into their line of fire. Same thing for juggernauts and tracers. We are one wave in the wrong position and we are in a lot of trouble. But so far we're surviving. Don't know how much I would count on that continuing, but thus far. Yeah, that kind of wave, for example. Very glad to have the armor for that one. And the plating. I need you to not shoot me for a bit. Ooh, fine then. Everything's fine. Take this burst fire, increasing the rate of fire even more. That way our mines do not take anywhere near as long to charge up. What is our charge rate at now? Rate of fire is 1.69 per second. That's not too bad. And now you're up there, enemy. There we are. Still hanging around off screen, are we? Celestial down and Scion down. We still do decent damage. Problem is, they start doing a lot of decent damage themselves. yeah, this is a problem. Come on. Now you're there. So many ways. I don't know if I can take a Rancor. It slows us down too much. Heavy caliber is a maybe. Does lower the rate of fire, but the extra damage is pretty useful, especially now that the enemy is starting to being able to survive some of these waves of salvo we throw at them. It does also slow down the missiles, which is a positive and a negative. Positive is it gives them more time to home into their target. The negative is, of course, they're slower to actually hit their target. Which means they can live longer, can do more damage, can ram me if they're hammerheads and the like. Things like that. Yeah, you don't want them too slow for waves like this one. That's a lot of enemies moving at you very quickly that you really want an answer for. I don't want you running into me quite so often. Right. That was almost deadly for us. May yet still be. No, not quite yet. But close. That's why I didn't want to slow down too much. I'm not sure the plating and damage would have been worth the inability to quickly maneuver around Ward's little beam attacks there, screen wrap, all that sort of thing. Ooh. Kinetic boost is more damage, not taking Dying Star. Stabilization does help us get around. I guess we'll take that. So much experience, but still nowhere near enough to actually get a level up. Well. No, we really didn't like those hammerheads, I suppose. Oh no, go away. Yeah, see how much more health the enemies have now? It's a little absurd. A little absurd. But I'm very glad I have these burnout reactors, otherwise we would not be able to keep up with the enemy. Just too many enemies too quickly. Okay, I knew there was another one. Somewhere, somehow, there's gonna be more. Oop, yep. Do we want orbs? I don't know if they do anything for us at this point. Warpath is higher rate of fire. Your rebuke is more armor. What in the world else do I want? Fine, we'll take the Orbs of Discord. Maybe they'll save us a little bit of damage. Do a little bit more damage to enemies sometime. It's possible. Don't know what else to do other than look for defiances and double taps, I suppose. Not sure what else there is left. Not even bothering to wait for enemies to show up now. Just detonating when I can, because otherwise the enemy will overwhelm us. Yeah, this is a lot of enemies moving very, very quickly. No, out. I don't think we survived that one. Yeah. So close to getting through that one, but not quite enough. Oh wow, I didn't even see what our score was. That's almost 3.2. Not at all bad. Maybe I should have just dug in for more defiances or something. What should I even call this? No, let's go mind. That is not at all bad. Number 3 in my current high score rank. Not too shabby at all. I don't know about you, but I'm going to need to rest my fingers after that one. For now, however, I do thank you all for stopping by.